Well, today Congress voted to end those forced furloughs for air traffic controllers, making the airlines and their passengers happy. But there's no such relief from federal cuts hitting the poor and elderly. ABC 7 News political reporter Mark Matthews is here now with this part of the story.
So I know we've been talking about it for a couple of months, but actually the sequester cuts, they only went into effect on Sunday. By this morning, the uproar over flight delays was enough that Congress decided it had to act. But they are not hearing what we heard today in San Francisco's Mission District. Head Start preschoolers sat down today for their lunch at one of Mission Neighborhood Center's 11 classrooms. Diana Vasquez says the program has been a huge blessing for her family.
Donde recibe educación a los niños. Because not only does it help with the development of her children, but it helps out with her development.
The mother of two is learning about early childhood development through Head Start's family services. And 12 years ago, Rebecca Holly was in a similar situation, a child in the program, and a desire to learn more about childhood development.
I really felt that all children should have that chance, and it motivated me to go back to school to not only get the PhD, but really work in the field.
Holly got her doctorate in special ed and is now the program's developmental specialist. This morning, she heard about Congress's decision to fund the air traffic controllers.
And it was an alarming story to me, and an alarming decision, really looking at priorities.
She's alarmed because the sequester funding cuts are still in effect for Head Start, this program. In the Mission, it's losing $200,000, and it means one of the 11 classrooms will be closed.
Either the morning or the afternoon session will have to go, and that's 20 children.
And it's not just Head Start. In Contra Costa County, the Meals on Wheels program is losing 20% of its funding for food for the elderly and the disabled.
I really rely on Meals on Wheels.
At San Francisco International, today was the first day that the sequester cuts have caused delays, and passengers were happy to hear that Congress had acted.
Well, it'd be nice not to have to stand in line quite as long.
When I explained what the cuts were doing to Head Start and to the Meals on Wheels program, Ron Bassett of Idaho had this explanation of Congress's choice.
They can turn their back on things that don't directly affect them. This affects everybody, unfortunately, so it gets all the noise. It gets, it's a sad state, but that's the case.
Now, lawmakers fixed the FAA mess only hours before they were heading to the airport themselves on spring vacation. There is no sign that when they get back, they'll move to quickly fix the other spending cuts.
No hurry, huh? Yeah, thank you.